last week was the play of this man at defensive back. He was playing hard and fast and physical, and it helped lead him to the win. A strong performance he'll try to duplicate here. It's the Dolphins going up against the Panthers.
All right, Larry, EA Sports coverage of the NFL finds us at Bank of America Stadium in Uptown Charlotte. A short time ago, a scene that never fails to stir up the folks here in Charlotte. Cam Newton strutting his way onto the field. His guys are fired up as they get set to go toe-to-toe with the Miami Dolphins. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, we look at this Panther ball club as they interplay here. They've been the talk of the NFL so far. 9 wins in their first 9 games.
And some people subscribe to the theory that a loss might not be the worst thing for them. They've had it easy all year long. How would they do handling adversity?
Meanwhile, for our visitors, the Dolphins, we're in November now, so this is where you really need to settle in, start getting down to business. On 1st and 10, Tannehill got a man open. That's Devontae Parker, complete. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion. 2nd down now after the pass completion. Play fake to Ajayi. It's Tannehill. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. Mario Addison in there to get him, and that's sack number 18 for him on the year. Throwing on 3rd down, Tannehill. And he finds Julius Thomas. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. Tannehill with a hook up to Thomas for a Dolphin first down.
When you execute a drag or a crossing route really well and give them a chance to let it develop a little bit, you can gain some significant yardage hitting your tight end on that one.
And hard running's going to get him over the 40 to the 42. There are the numbers last week for Jay Ajayi. 15 carries, 80 yards.
They look like a team that really emphasized the running game in the offseason. They were going to build around it. Didn't matter if they're going to run gap scheme, power scheme, whatever. They've got a runner who finds yardage if you give him just a little bit of space.
He finds Ajayi. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 41. It'll be a loss of 1, and that'll make it 3rd down. Really good defensive effort. They were all over that little swing pass out to the right side before lost yardage.
Terrific read, better execution, and done with a lot of enthusiasm, wasn't it?
Absolutely.
They saw it all the way, ran to the football, and caused a nice play for lost yardage.
The Dolphin passing game rolling here. They've got another first down. How about the start throwing the football? 4 for 4 on this opening drive.
Oh, he's slinging it. And oftentimes when you talk about slinging it, you're thinking about a guy throwing it all over the yard, not necessarily accurately. In this case, though, he's
got a man. It's Landry for the Dolphins touchdown. Jarvis Landry, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Dolphins are going to take a first quarter lead.
That's what I do.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This is taken near the 13. And he breaks it all the way out to the 38-yard line. Great return. So here are the Panthers now for their opening drive. And they'll be led out by their quarterback and none other than Cam Newton.
And he ought to have a lot of pep in his step after last week's performance because he did exactly as you want him to play.
They'll begin the drive with a jive. And he'll get this one up to the 26. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll take us to the end of the first quarter.
I can't help it. I'm just sitting back in admiration right now. This defense tells everyone that plays against them, you're not beating us running the football. That's who we are. That's what we're about. It's not going to happen. If you're going to beat us, you better pick another way.
The NFL on EA Sports is presented by Snickers. You're not you when you're hungry. Snickers satisfies.
Back now with Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Second quarter begins with the Dolphins in possession of the football. They've got a 2nd and 9 to start things out. They stay on the ground. Again, it's Ajayi. And he powers his way up past the 30. Call it a gain of 5 that time, and they'll be left with a 3rd and about 4.
Well, if you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism, they created some nice space for him.
He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off near the 32. Really nice pick there for the reigning NFC Defensive Player of the Week, and a good story on that. He said he didn't even know he won the award. His buddy had to call him. He saw him on television and said, hey, congratulations. How about that?
And I'll bet you his buddy said, well, since you didn't know, I'll just go ahead and claim the award, right?
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And his throw's going to be incomplete. The tight end, Julius Thomas, the intended target. And now it's 2nd down. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on that one as it brings up a 3rd and 10. So nothing there, but maybe you blame that on the blocking.
Yeah, at some point you've got to win at the point of attack, and on that play, that was all the defense. They made it happen.
Back to throw, Tannehill, and that is incomplete.
He's thrown one interception already, and that doesn't necessarily mean the rest of the game is going to go like that. But it does seem that he's a little bit off in his approach to this one.
Yeah, it does, and that was a risky throw right there.
Got to be careful about taking care of the ball, making sure you get back within yourself. I mean, those mechanics that they work on all the time, they're there for a reason. Kind of get back to those and maybe tamp it down a little bit.
He steps into this one, and this is a rocket. Oh, he'll field it in the end zone. That one in the books as a 64-yard punt. And the Panthers will have a 1st and 10 from deep in their own territory. Heading back on the field is Jonathan. They'll start out on the ground with Ajayi. A Miami 1st down on a 14-yard pickup.
Tremendous blocking by the interior of the offensive line. They didn't just gash him there. They blasted a gaping hole for him to gallop through. I think if he comes back to the huddle, he better be giving them a whole lot of credit and thanking them for that much space to rumble.
And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 47. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down. Defense in a good spot. Let's see how the offense responds with a 2nd and 13 now. 2 minutes remain here in the first half. After this. A reminder coming up at halftime, Larry Ridley will join us from Orlando with our halftime report, but business to take care of before that. On second down, here's Tannehill. And throw right side complete to Parker. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Dolphin first down.
That crossing route is so effective when you hit it just right because you get a guy on the move, and then we see the end result there.
Nightmare for the defense. They got a guy with a full head of steam. Looks for Parker, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 23. He's at the 50, the 30, the 20. And he will bring this one back. It's a pick six for a Panther touchdown. I don't know who all is to blame there, but I love seeing pick sixes.
Nothing like seeing someone pluck it out of the air and go the other way and see people try to change directions. Hard to do.
Fresh off the pick six, it's Tannehill. And oh, he coughed it up. And the Panthers have recovered. Well, he did what he's known for. He made the catch, then he turned into a runner, took the contact, and coughed it up.
And all I remember as a player, when they catch...
Come the Dolphins now. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
You're thinking about jump-starting your team, right? You just mentioned it. They're down. They're trying to get back into the game. But you got to figure, if something goes wrong, you may have put yourself in a spot where you may not be able to come back in the second half. Managing risk, this is a big decision here.
On 2nd and 10, Tannehill. Catch here, left side, Thomas. And a stoppage here, a timeout before this third down play takes place. As they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number one. From the gun on third down, Tannehill going deep here for Parker. He's got a man, complete. The Dolphins going to take their second timeout, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. And now a first down following that long gain. Throwing again is Tannehill. He's going to wind up and air it out. So they took a shot on first down but couldn't connect. They're going for a receiver there. Already has one touchdown in this first half. A second one not to be.
I like where their headspace is, though. I mean, I really like the thought process, right? You got a guy who's already scored one, right? You want to go back to him, continue the hot hand, and make them adjust to you defensively. I like what they were trying to get done, even though they weren't successful.
And that one got tipped. Kind of threw everything off. It brings up third. This offense was on the move. Now two straight incompletions have him looking at 3rd and 10. Here's Tannehill. And this time he's got the hookup. It's complete. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
They hit that crossing route really well. Excellent timing, puts it right on him, and he keeps running.
Yeah, turned it upfield for good yardage. And that'll be incomplete with 11 seconds remaining now. Jarvis Landry, the intended receiver, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
Brandon, some of those windows to throw the football that exist when you're between the 20s, they don't exist when you're this close to the goal line. But as a former DB, I liked it closer to the goal line. Tighter windows made it easier to cover people.
And he's going to be dropped back at the 15-yard line. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. So it's halftime here in Charlotte with the Panthers out on top. As we'll send you down the coast to Orlando, where we check in with our friend Larry Ridley and the EA Sports Halftime Report. Larry?
All right, Brandon, back to you guys in a minute. But first, it's indeed time for our EA Sports Halftime Report. The Panthers are happy to be sitting in the locker room with the lead. The Dolphins just want to come out after the half and claw their way back into the game. All right, let's roll the highlights. Picking up early in the first. Addison's got the sack here. This ends up as a loss of 7. Dolphins have it later on the drive. Here a throw deep down the field is caught. And this great play will go for 6. Dolphins line up at the 31. The pass ends up being picked off. Panthers take it back all the way for the score. Panthers go up by 11. Following the forced fumble, Addison's going to take down the QB here. This will go for a loss of 7. That'll do it from here in Orlando. Let's get you up to North Carolina for the second half with Brandon and Charles. Gents.
So both teams have their marching orders, and we'll get going again here in quarter number 3. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. Out come the Panthers. They'll have it first on offense in the third quarter. This is sort of what you would call a put-away drive, isn't it? They score here, especially a touchdown. It's almost out of reach.
It certainly feels that way, and I think...
Here's a handoff to Ajayi to begin the drive. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down.
No gain on that run, and while this team is down, they're not out of it by any stretch of the imagination. Maybe you just have to think about different style of running in order to get this guy going.
They run again with Ajayi. And it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop him behind the line. That'll go as a loss of 5. And they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here. Now a play fake, and it's Tannehill. Trying to lay one up deep. And a shot taken on 3rd down, unsuccessful. 4th down now. Here's Matt Darr now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. He gets this one away, and boy, it's another boomer. And it's fielded at the 34. That's a 49-yard punt, 8 though on the return. The Dolphins offense now heads back on the field. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means they're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. Second down here after the incomplete pass. From the gun, here's Tannehill. Looking again for Thomas, this time complete. And he'll go out of bounds across the 35-yard line. A Miami first down, that one going for a gain of 11.
Coaches always harp on the quarterback reading the defense and getting it to the open man. That's good recognition there. And how about what he did after the catch?
Yeah, hit your tight end, let him get some rack.
Yeah, when he gets moving, not many guys want to come over and put a hit on him, do they?
They'll run it now out of the gun. And it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop him behind the line. This will be a 2-yard loss on the play. And that'll make it 2nd and 12. 1 quarter remains here as we wrap up the week on a Monday night. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. And we're back now in Charlotte. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as our guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4.
Let's get it, bro. What just happened to mid-blitz? What did I just do with mid-blitz?
And the offense moving in the wrong direction here now as they face a 2nd and 12. A shotgun snap for Tannehill. They dump off underneath to Ajayi. Call it a pickup of 7. And just like that, it's 3rd down. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give them that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop him behind the line. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th. Their already slim hopes are going to ride on this one. They'll go on 4th down. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive.
Didn't get it.
That's caught by Landry.
Didn't get it. Stop right here where I'm standing at.
The defense says they stopped him.
Yeah, we stopped him. Let's go. Let's go. Week 10, baby. Episode 10, baby. So week 10 and 0. We got a bye week. $34-9. We just keep on scoring. Carolina, you the man. Y'all the man. 40 yards altogether on our defense, man. We gotta wake up.
On 1st down, Tannehill.
Oh my goodness!
Devontae Parker past the 20. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Devontae Parker, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Dolphins are able to draw a bit closer. And sometimes those slants, they can be so tough to defend after the catch. It just happens so quickly.
And really, what gets set up there is how quickly everything happens. Ball's out of the hands of the passer.
All right. So y'all just did that, okay.
So still lots of work left to do, but here comes the onside kick. And it looks like the Panthers' hands team does its job. Well, 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we've brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here.
All right, Carolina, let's go. 1st and 10, 3-yard rushing. 2nd and 7, 3-yard rushing. 3rd and 4, 4-yard rushing. That's 1st and 10, right? Okay. 5-yard rushing. 2nd and 5. 2nd and 5. 5-yard rush, so it should be 1st and. Okay, I'm done. I have no clue what's going on. But 15-yard touchdown. Pass. Let's get it. I'll say that part. You get a safety? No, it say keep out the end zone. Okay. So, if they want to play like that, then I'm going to play like this.
Now a 1st down throw, Tannehill. Looking left side and completing it to Thomas. And he'll get nothing out of that one. No gain there on the completion, 2nd and 10. The defense loves to hang their hat on that, don't they? You get a guy that catches the ball, but you stop him for no gain.
Without a doubt, because they're also used to trying to catch people after the catch, and they miss. And that turns into what? A huge play. We've seen it so many times. In this case, though, catch was made, put down right on the spot.
Call the timeout. Excuse me. Short.
And we're back.
Can't
the offense
wind.
had a chance to talk things over. We'll see what they come up with here on this next play.
Tackle.
The Dolphins on 3rd down. They're at 50%, 4
Hey.
for 8. This is 3rd and 11.
Throw it to number 11. He open, bro. Number 11 open, bro.
Out of the gun, Tannehill. And this is going to be incomplete.
That one didn't quite make it to the target.
They're going to go for it.
Always a function.
I know they're going to go for it.
The quarterback is it. Sometimes there's just too much pressure there.
I know they're going to go for
the
it.
ball doesn't arrive.
Oh, they didn't actually
Here's
go for it this
Matt
time.
Darr
Okay.
now, as he's on to punt
Smart.
for Miami. And he gets this away, and look at this. This is a good one. He'll look to set up his blockers. 34 yards on the return, but for a moment looked like he had a shot to go all the way.
Thought
And
I
the
did too,
Panthers will
man.
take over now, 1st and 10.
Thought I had to go all the way to. But this is going to be it for the game. We're going to walk out of here with a W. If y'all like it, please hit that like button and subscribe for more videos. Come keep posting. And I'll catch you in episode 11. See y'all later.
That number of points, continually feel like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for Carolina, they keep on rolling 10-0 now to start the year. And they'll be able to enjoy this one through the bye week before they get back at it again. Meanwhile, for Miami, they're going the wrong way as this will drop them to 3-7 now on the year. And